How you doing? This is Drew from Inhaler. I'm here to show you a couple new products. Here's my KR808 DM1. .7 device, 2mm cartomizer, click on, click off, 1, 2, 3, turns it off. It's pocket safe, and 3 more clicks, 1, 2, 3. It's on. It has a LED battery charge indicator on the bottom there. It's 1, 2, or 3 lights. It shows you how your charge is. It's a 480 mAh battery. Works with all KR808s. And this KR808, the cartridges that come with it, also work on all KR808 batteries. Great little device, man. Fantastic device. It's one of the devices that I've been most impressed with in a long time. It's a horizontal coil cartomizer, so it's like, you know, your the newer cartomizers that are on the market, and that's that. The basis of this video really, though, is to show you about some issues I've been having with some cartomizers. Actually, other people have been having a lot of issues, so I figure I would make a quick video of the quick fix for the problem. So here we go. It's basically, I'm selling a lot of KR808 and a lot of different style cartomizers now, and one of the issues with the IGO/KR808 batteries and cartomizers is that these pins, that center pin there, floats. So when you take this and change it from one battery to another, a lot of people think that they're not working or they have defective batteries or whatever, and it's really not the case. So when you screw on different atomizers onto these batteries, this is an IGO battery, and this is an Echo or an Echo cartomizer, which is the automatic version of the IGO. These pins will float, and it'll make contact on one cartomizer and won't on another. Not the case here. It just happened to work. But when that happens, what you need to do is just very slightly take your tweezers and just pry on that pin very slightly. You don't have to pull up. When you adjust it from side to side, it will pop up because it's actually mounted in a little silicone sleeve down in there, and sometimes when they get pushed down, they stay down and don't pop back up. So if you just adjust it slightly like that, it'll pop itself right up. The same thing with the cartomizer. The cartomizer pin, this center pin there, will get pushed in. So you don't necessarily need to grab it and pull it, which some people have done and pulled them right out. If you just get your tweezer in there and again pry it from side to side, it'll pop right up. So that's one thing. I'm also selling these IGO cartomizers, mega cartomizers. Same thing with different batteries. That pin floats and may or may not make contact with the wide variety of IGO and Riva batteries out there right now. So they work with all of them. But again, just to show you real quick, that center pin, either on the oh, it's still vaping. That center pin, either on the battery or the Cartomizer, needs to be adjusted. So it'll get pushed down in there, and when you go and put another regular atomizer on there, you'll think your battery's shot, or vice versa. If you just, stick that tweezer or anything, a toothpick, whatever, it's very lightly. You don't have to really pull on it. It's really very, very easy correction. Also, some people have been having issues with the G5s. It's the same thing. They have a center pin in there that if it's pulled up too far, it'll make them leak. So I like to give these a little snug in there before I use them, before I fill them. Pull your end off. I'm going to use a needle assembly. You don't necessarily need one of these to fill it. Just makes the filling a little easier. To fill it up to there, and I put my finger on the bottom when I press this back in, because if it doesn't line up, sometimes it'll press that center out some. Push that in there, and sometime you'll get a drop. I didn't seem to get a drop with this one, but sometimes you'll get a drop to come out of the center. I'm actually working on another one right now. This is it. It's going to be a while before it's released. It just has a different, a longer tip with an air hole in there. Makes it easier to pull out. Also, when you're screwing these onto adapters, you don't want to wrench them. You just want to screw it on there snug until it. There's a bunch of adapters on the market right now. This stealth one seems to be the one that has the least problems, but some of the other bigger, bulkier 510 to 901s, 510 to KR808s seem to have a problem. I get great vapor and flavor from these. And that's at 6 watts. I don't like turning these up. They don't do well. It's a horizontal coil. They're a solderless Cartomizer. And again, I like them at lower voltages. They're much better. So I'm hoping that this little video will help. This is the Echo E Cartomizers, or IGO E, or IGO 510, whatever you want to call them. It's basically a horizontal coil 510 Cartomizer. Works great on all Ego batteries, Riva batteries, or whatever. The same thing. If you have any issues with them, making contact initially, again, you just give that pin a little pry either way, and you'll see it'll just pop up slightly, and it'll make contact with mostly every battery I've ever tried it on, and I've tried it on a bunch of different batteries and adapters. Particularly when you take it off of one and put it onto another, it will you'll have that issue. If you have it on one device, or have it on one adapter and then change it to another one, you frequently have those issues. So other than that, this is Inhaler, Drew from Inhaler, coming to you from our new office. Testing out our new video equipment for our instructional videos that we're working on. We're going to be releasing a bunch more of them. Thanks for listening. Have a great day.